Atomic Cat Radio Theater presents Best Friends Forever by Diana Lee Woody.
It's a rainy evening in the basement family room of Molly Peters in a typical suburban neighborhood. Three best friends, Amanda, Molly, and Genevieve, are entertaining themselves as any high school girls might on a Saturday evening, while their parents play canasta and gossip.
Look what I've brought.
The Ouija board!
I'll set it up and we can ask it anything.
Oh, ask it if Franklin Styles will be my soulmate for eternity.
And ask if I'll get an A on my biology test.
I can answer both questions. No and no.
That was mean.
Well, I'm sorry, but we ask the same stupid questions about boys and tests every time. I thought we were here to contact Molly's Aunt Rose.
Doesn't mean we can't do both.
Yes, it does. She won't be freshly dead for long.
Freshly dead?
Yes. Everyone knows you hang around on Earth for a year before you go to where you're supposed to go. We have to contact her while she's still roaming the Earth.
Is that okay, Molly?
Yes. I know I was a little hesitant when you guys first brought it up.
And that's why I didn't push it before. But
Amanda convinced me it would be really good for closure. I never really got to say goodbye to Aunt Rose. She died so suddenly.
And now we're pushing the window of opportunity. If we're gonna contact her, we have to do it now.
Molly, you sure about this?
Yes. I really want to do this.
And that's why I think it'll work. We never knew the spirits before, but Molly and her Aunt Rose were really close. She already has a connection with her, and Molly wants to contact her.
I wish we had done this earlier. I hope we're not too late. I want to tell her I love and I miss her.
We all loved her.
Good! This will be fun.
You think, maybe we could ask her about Franklin?
No! All right, everyone. Sit down in front of the board.
We've never really called a ghost we knew before, so what do we do?
Here's the instructions on the box.
Well, we don't need those. Just follow me. Everyone, fingers on the planchette. Oh, spirit of the board! Is Molly's Aunt Rose present?
Are you sure that's how you do it?
Shh. Oh, spirit of the board! Is Molly's Aunt Rose present? Nothing's happening. Why isn't this working?
She's Molly's aunt. Maybe she should try.
Oh, you may be right. Molly, will you summon the spirit of the board?
Okay. Aunt Rose, are you there?
Oh my god! It moved to yes! She's here!
Unless Amanda pushed it. She does that sometimes.
I never do that.
Never? Really?
Okay, maybe I helped it along in the past, but I swear I didn't do it this time. Did you?
No.
No.
Pinky swear.
Pinky
swear. This is a little spooky. Do we still want to do this?
Yeah! This is the first time it's worked.
That's because this is the first time Molly's talked to the ghost. That's why it's working. She's the ghost whisperer.
I don't know if I'm a ghost whisperer.
Yes, you are.
Really?
Yes, you are.
Wow. Okay. Aunt Rose, are you still there? It moved to yes.
Ask her if Franklin Styles likes me.
Genevieve, stop it!
Aunt Rose, are you happy where you are? Yes! She said yes! That's good!
Ask her what it's like over there.
I think it has to be a yes or no question.
Okay, ask her if the three of us will always be best friends.
Oh, that's a good question.
Aunt Rose, will Molly, Amanda, and I always be best friends?
Yes! See, I told you guys. It's our destiny. We'll go to college together and get married and all live in the same block and our kids will play together.
You really think so?
If Aunt Rose said so, it'll happen. She's never lied to me.
Group hug! Molly, ask her if I'll be a famous writer.
After I ask her if I'll be a humanitarian doctor like my parents.
No, me next. I want to know if I'm going to take over our family business, after my parents die, of course, and be extremely wealthy and popular. And I'll hire you guys. Genevieve, you can write my memoirs, and Molly, you can be my personal physician.
Molly, it's time for your friends to go home. It's a school night. You have a test tomorrow.
Yes, Dad. As soon as we put away the board.
Now!
Okay, Dad.
Wait! What about the board?
We'll get it later.
This is Branch.
5 years later, the trio did go to the same college as Amanda had predicted, and they did stay best friends. On this particular night, we find Amanda in her bedroom going through her ritual of trying on clothes for another big party. But of course, she can't go to the party without her two best friends.
The big party is tonight. I better call Molly and Genevieve to remind them.
Hi, this is Genevieve. Leave me a message and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as possible.
I'll try Molly.
This is Molly. Leave a message at the base.
Hey, where are you guys? I wanted to find out what you guys are wearing to the Kappa Alpha Tau party tonight. We should get there fashionably late, but not too late so they don't notice us. So give me a call as soon as you can.
Amanda, again?
She's not giving up.
Don't answer it.
I think this is the best strawberry margarita I've ever made. They're probably in the library. I'll send them a text. Hey guys, did you forget? The Kappa Alpha Tau party's tonight.
Is that Amanda again?
I feel really bad not answering. She's our best friend.
I told her we can't go to all the parties anymore. It's my last year of pre-med. And besides, this is finals week. Who goes to parties on finals week?
But
I have to study, and so do you. We actually have to get degrees. We aren't going to inherit the family business like Amanda.
maybe if we went for just an hour.
Can you afford to slack off? Because I can't. I need all A's to get into medical school, and right now I'm getting a B in cell biology and a C in physics.
Now she's sending pictures of her dress, see?
Nice dress.
I'm feeling really guilty about this.
She'll be fine.
Oh! She's sending another text.
Genevieve, ignore it.
It's a picture of her shoes. Oh, look, they're the shoes I lent her. Listen to what she says. Genevieve, I'm wearing the shoes you lent me. Everyone will love them. They're so retro chic. Now I'm feeling really guilty. I'll just text her and let her know we're here, but we can't go.
No, don't do it. She'll suck you in, and the next thing you know, I'll be sucked in and I won't pass these finals.
What if I just...
No. Be strong. She'll be okay. And she'll have a great time, in fact, a better time, without us there whining. Trust me. We'd only hold her back.
I bet they're looking at these posts and ignoring them. If I find out they're ghosting me, I'll make them regret it.
Hey, Amanda!
Oh, it's the boys. They're outside my window.
Hey, you coming to the party?
You know it! See you there!
Yay!
They like me. Everyone on this campus likes me. Everyone but my best friends. My wingmen, my... Why don't they want to hang out with me anymore? You were supposed to be best friends forever, do everything together. Live in the same neighborhood. It was all planned out. Even Molly saw it, Rose said it would happen. I don't need them. I can go to this party by myself. Do you hear me? I don't need you. You just hold me back anyway. I'll show them. I'll have a fantastic time, and they'll be sorry they missed it.
What are you doing?
I was just gonna text Amanda and let her know we can't make it tonight.
Give me that.
Hey, give me back my phone.
No. I'm going to turn both of our phones off and put them in my purse until tomorrow.
But Molly...
No, we're going offline for the night. We can do cocktails with Amanda tomorrow, and she can tell us about all the fun she had and how we missed the best party ever, and we'll pretend that we're upset about missing it and that we're so lame. And she'll agree, and we'll all laugh, and she'll make us promise to go to the next time, and we will, and she'll be happy. Easy peasy.
Promise? We'll see her tomorrow after finals?
Absolutely. After all, it's only a day. What could happen in a day?
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to pay respects to a life lost all too soon. Amanda Vanderhoffen.
To Amanda!
To Amanda!
To Amanda. No one could say she wasn't popular.
A year has passed. Now that Amanda is gone, Molly and Genevieve are sharing a house off campus. Molly is in her bedroom and has fallen asleep, surrounded by her textbooks as usual.
What was that? It sounds like someone scratching on the window. I'll go look. That's weird. Why is it so dark outside? Not even any streetlights. I'll just turn on a light. The lights aren't working. Maybe there's a power outage? Oh well, I'll go back to bed. I'm sure it'll be fixed by the morning. Oh, that was weird. Where did that wind come from? I'm sure I closed the window. I'd better check. What is that? It looks like the Grim Reaper, but it has long red hair, and it looks like it's talking. What do you want? What are you trying to tell me? It was just a dream.
Molly.
Genevieve! You scared the daylights out of me. What are you doing here?
You were screaming. Were you having a nightmare?
Yeah, it was really creepy. It started with a...
Scratching at the window?
How do you know that?
I just had a nightmare too. It started with scratching at the window, but that isn't all. There was like a woman.
In a cloak?
Yeah, but it was weird because she had...
Long red hair?
Yeah, like Amanda.
Did she try to talk to you?
She moved her mouth like she was talking, but I couldn't hear anything. Could you?
No, but she was trying to tell me something.
We need to get out the Ouija board to find out what she was trying to tell us.
Now? It's the middle of the night.
No, tomorrow. I need to get the board and a few things ready so we can make sure we contact her.
Do you need some help?
No. You just go back to bed. You need to be fresh for tomorrow. I'll take care of the rest.
What do you mean I need to be fresh for tomorrow?
Just trust me. Okay, see you in the morning. Well, it took all night, but it's done. How do you like it?
Wow. This is amazing. Lavender candles, Amanda's favorite teacup, and her little Scotty dog figurines. Even the Ouija board was hers. You've done an amazing job.
I want everything to be just the way Amanda would like it. You don't think I've gone overboard, do you?
No more than usual. How did you find all this stuff so quickly?
After Amanda's funeral, I asked her mom if I could take some things to remember her by, and all this was in a big box in the attic.
Nice. It looks very Amanda.
Thanks. I wonder what it's like being on the other side. Do you think she's thinking about us?
I doubt it. You know Amanda. If it isn't about her, it doesn't concern her.
Shh. She could hear you.
You think she can hear us?
Yes. Don't you feel her presence?
Honestly, I'm having a hard time taking this seriously.
You wanted to do this last night.
Yeah, I got all caught up in the excitement last night, and you really wanted to do it.
But you don't really believe in it, do you?
Now that I've given it some thought, I'm sure it was just a dream. It's the 1-year anniversary of Amanda's death, so naturally we'd be thinking about her.
I read that spirits remain on the earth if they have unfinished business.
Just because we had a dream, it doesn't mean Amanda was trying to contact us.
But we had the same dream. Every single detail. The scratching on the window, the unexplainable breeze, the Grim Reaper.
Now that's where we differ. You keep calling it the Grim Reaper. The Grim Reaper has a scythe. My cloaked figure didn't have a scythe.
Well, mine didn't have a scythe either.
But you called it the Grim Reaper. You can't call it the Grim Reaper if it doesn't have a scythe. Otherwise, it's just a cloaked figure.
Okay, it was a cloaked figure, but it had long red hair.
That doesn't mean it was Amanda.
And she was trying to talk to us.
But we couldn't hear her. If it wasn't a dream, then why couldn't we hear her?
Because Amanda's on the other side. She can hear us, but we can't hear her. The only way we could hear her is if we were dead. Amanda always said if she died, she would come back to contact us.
You know, I've changed my mind. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm out of here.
No! You can't go. I need you. I can't use the Ouija alone. You're the only one it talks to. You're the ghost whisperer.
I am not the ghost whisperer.
What about Aunt Rose?
That was once, and I still think Amanda was pushing the wedge.
The only time we ever actually contacted a ghost was when you conjured your Aunt Rose. Deny it all you like, but you've got the gift.
Could we please change the subject?
I don't understand you. If I could communicate with the dead, I'd have an entire list of people I'd want to talk to.
You do realize how creepy that sounds.
Why are you being so negative? Wait a minute. I know what's going on.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I get it now. You're afraid.
I do not need to be psychoanalyzed right now.
Admit it, Molly. You're afraid to contact Amanda.
Stop it.
Look me in the eyes and tell me you're not afraid. You know I can always tell if you're lying.
All right, I admit it, I'm scared. And why shouldn't I be? Weird things happened after we contacted Aunt Rose. My stereo would randomly start playing, and the TV never worked after that.
You never told me about that.
I assumed it was a coincidence? Sunspots? I don't know.
And now you think those same weird things will happen again if we try to contact Amanda.
Well,
I see. You have sippets.
Sippets?
Spirit-induced post-traumatic stress. From your Aunt Rose playing pranks on you after we released her. But you don't have to worry. You won't be haunted by any spirits this time. We didn't know what we were doing back then.
What is that?
I did some research.
Research?
On the internet.
That's it. We're done. I've got studying to do.
Hey, the internet is a very valuable research tool if you let it be. And there is a good deal of information out there about the Ouija board. Especially for...
those with the gift?
I figured out what we did wrong last time. Every single article I read said the same thing. The single most important thing that we have to do when we finish with the Ouija is to say goodbye to the board.
Seriously? The single most important thing we have to do is say goodbye to the Ouija board?
Yes, it's extremely important, and it's what we didn't do last time. If you don't say goodbye to the board when you're done, the spirit could be released and cause all sorts of mischief. Like your aunt playing with your stereo. I'm sure it was some kind of cosmic joke to her.
Well, that's exactly why we shouldn't try to contact her. Who knows what Amanda would find funny?
Molly, stop coming up with reasons to not do this. Amanda was our best friend, and I am 100% convinced she is trying to contact us. And I think deep down, you know it too.
But that doesn't mean we should contact her.
When I think about her, all alone, trying to call us and we didn't answer.
The coroner said she fell down the stairs and broke her neck. It wasn't our fault.
We sat there and watched as she sent those sad, plaintive little texts of hers, and we didn't answer because
we couldn't deal with another one of Amanda's self-indulgent crises that ultimately turn out to be something trivial.
That's mean.
Oh, come on. You know she was high maintenance.
Maybe that's what you remember, but I remember we could call her any time of the day and she would listen to all of our problems. Every single one. And now she's calling again. It's like we've been given a second chance. Can we at least try? I think we owe her that. Please.
All right, I'll do it. But just as long as she stays on her side of the board.
Don't worry. She'll stay on her side as long as we remember to say goodbye to the board.
Okay, yeah, I got it. Say goodbye to the board. And afterwards, we'll put the board away for good, okay?
I promise.
All right, let's get this over with. I have my study group in 2 hours.
Okay, don't worry. This won't take that long. So, first of all, we need to put our fingers on the planchette.
I just need a refresher. You don't have to explain every detail.
I like to. It helps me make sure we follow all the steps. It's very important to follow all the steps.
All right, go ahead.
So next thing we have to do is evoke the spirit. You're going to have to be the one who talks to the board because... Yeah.
Yes, I know. I'm the one with the gift.
You need to take this seriously. Now say these words. Oh, spirit of the board, are you there?
Oh, spirit of the board, are you there?
Yes! It said yes.
Wow, we actually made contact.
I told you so.
We are actually talking to a spirit.
I know! This is so exciting!
Now what?
Now, we need to find out if the spirit of the board wants to talk to us.
It just rattled for our attention. I think it's safe to assume it wants to talk to us.
We have to make sure. So ask it if it wants to talk to us.
Oh, spirit of the board! Do you want to talk to us? Yes. Do you smell lilacs?
That's Amanda's favorite perfume. She must be close. Quick, fingers back on the planchette. Now, ask it if it's Amanda.
Oh, spirit of the board. Are you Amanda? Yes.
It's her. We're communicating with Amanda.
I know, this is so exciting. Now what?
Ask her if she killed herself.
What? Why on earth would you want to ask her that?
Because I think she was depressed before she died. Our friendship was very important to her. It always was, and she knew we were drifting apart.
Genevieve, listen to me. She didn't kill herself. She fell down the steps. It was an accident. That's what the coroner said.
Just ask her, please.
Okay, fine. Amanda, did you kill yourself? No. See, she said no. And if you ask me, I don't think she liked your question.
Sorry, Amanda!
So what's next?
Ask her if she was drunk.
Oh, for God's sake, Genevieve!
You know it's a legitimate question. She liked her wine when she got lonely. What if she was drinking because we didn't answer the phone? Okay, ask her. I need to know.
Okay, calm down. Amanda, were you drunk? No. See, it says no. Next question.
No? Come on, Amanda. If you weren't drunk, then how did you fall down the stairs? You may be a lot of things, but clumsy isn't one of them.
Wow, that's harsh. What's going on with you?
Just ask her how she fell down the stairs.
Okay. Amanda, Genevieve wants to know how you fell down the stairs. H E E L B R O K E. Heel broke? How did... It's moving again. C H E A P S H O E S. Cheap shoes. Since when does the richest girl in school have cheap shoes?
They weren't cheap. They were Versace.
K N O C K O F S.
Knockoffs? No way. I spent $100 for them on eBay. Oh my God. It was my fault.
What are you talking about?
Those were my shoes. I loaned her my shoes, don't you remember?
No.
She sent us a photo of her wearing them the night she died. She said they were retro chic. Remember?
No. Who remembers photos of shoes?
Don't you see? That's why she's here. I see it all now. That was her plan all along. She's here to reap her revenge on me.
Because you loaned her cheap shoes? That's petty even for a man. Oh, come on, Amanda. It was just a joke.
Ask her. Ask her if she's here for revenge.
Okay. Amanda, are you here for revenge? No. It says no. See? You were worrying for nothing.
Then why is she here? Ask her!
Amanda, why are you here?
L O N E L Y.
Lonely? She's lonely. That's understandable.
No. There has to be more to it. She wouldn't have come all this way if she didn't want something. And revenge is just as good a reason as any. So ask her what she wants. Please.
Amanda, Genevieve wants to know, is there something else you want?
J O I N M E. Join her? What does she mean by that?
Amanda, the only way we can join you is to die. Do you want us to die?
Yes?
No, Amanda, we're not going to die just because you're lonely. What's going on? The board is going crazy.
Help me hold it down.
I can't hold it anymore. I've got to get rid of it.
No! Why did you throw it over there?
I had to do something.
But we didn't say goodbye to the board.
So?
You've released Amanda from the board. She's here. I can feel it.
Maybe if we find the board and say goodbye to it, she'll go back, right?
I don't know.
I thought you said you researched this.
I did. And if you had followed the rules and said goodbye to the board, Amanda wouldn't have been released.
Why is it so cold all of a sudden?
Maybe it's coming from the window. I'll shut it.
Wait! Look at the window. Do you see what I see?
It's Amanda. Just like in the dream. The black cloak and her red hair. She's trying to talk to us again.
But we can't hear her. So that's good, right? Because she's still on her side?
I think so.
So, what do we do now?
Leave. Very slowly. Ghosts only notice sudden moves. We made it to the door. Now all we have to do is go out the door very slow. It's locked!
There's gotta be another way out.
The window! It's open! Help me open it!
It won't budge! It's like it's glued!
What do we do now?
The board! Get the board! Genevieve, watch out!
I can't make it to the board!
Forget it! Quick! Get under the table! We should be safe under the table. It's quiet now. Do you think she's gone?
I don't know. See who it is. Maybe they can help us.
It's Amanda's number.
What do we do now?
I'm going out there.
No! It's too dangerous.
We have to do something. We can't just sit here. Coming?
Okay.
Look for something to break the window.
The lights went out.
Don't move.
Molly, where are you?
Over here. What's that hissing noise?
What? Ow!
Are you okay? What happened?
I bumped into the table. I can't see anything.
I swear I know that sound. It sounds like...
Oh, I forgot. I have matches. I'll just light one and find you.
Oh my god, it's gas. Genevieve, no! Don't strike that!
Where are we?
I don't know.
What happened?
The last thing I remember was the lights went out. I heard a hissing noise and...
Hi, guys.
Amanda? Can you hear her?
Yeah, can you?
But you said we can only hear her if we're on her side. Does that mean we're...
Dead.
Welcome to the other side, ladies.
How did we get here?
Remember the explosion? You didn't survive it.
We're dead? How could you have done this to us?
Me? I'm not the one who lit the match.
But you're the one who turned on the gas.
Am I? Am I really? All right, I turned on the gas. How was I to know Genevieve would have a match?
Because you know she's a smoker?
I've been trying to quit.
Well, good, because those things will kill ya.
That's not funny. There is nothing remotely funny about this. You killed us.
Well, that's gratitude for you. I go through all this trouble to get the gang back together, and all you do is complain. I don't hear Genevieve complaining.
That's because she's in shock. Look at her. She's frozen.
Genevieve.
What?
Molly is very angry with me. Are you mad at me?
Mad at you? I thought you were mad at me for the whole shoes and killing you thing.
No, that was an honest mistake. I should have known you'd have cheap shoes.
So, this isn't about revenge?
No!
Then why?
Because time was running out. I just naturally assumed you're going to try to contact me. And I waited and waited, and no word from you, so I had to contact you. Do you have any idea how much trouble I went through to get you guys here? It took a lot of work, but I was willing to do it because I missed you so much. You're my best friends, and I love you guys.
We love you too. We missed you so much.
Hugs!
Hugs.
Molly, join the group hug?
What? Are you kidding me? No! This is not the time for a group hug. We are dead!
Well, if ever there was a time for a group hug, I think this would be it.
Oh, shut up.
Amanda was only trying to be nice.
And you just had to contact the dead, didn't you?
You're blaming this on me? I had it under control. Didn't I tell you we had to say goodbye to the board?
Everyone, calm down. I really didn't bring you here to spend eternity fighting. We're back together again. That's what's important. So please, let's all be friends. Okay, at least that's a start. Now, let's get down to business. I know this whole being dead thing is confusing, so I'll walk you through it. First of all, do you have any questions?
Are we in heaven or hell?
Neither. We're ghosts.
I thought ghosts were spirits who didn't know they had died and wandered around hopelessly lost and unaware of what happened.
Oh, the living and their silly superstitions. Forget everything you ever thought you knew about being dead. It's time to embrace the other side, ladies. And I guarantee it isn't as bad as you think.
I disagree. I think it is about as bad as it could get.
You only feel that way because of the stories you got from the other side. They made it seem bad because it was the unknown. But ask yourselves, has anyone from this side ever told you what it's really like?
No.
Look, I was worried at first too. Thinking about all the earthly things I'd given up, my plans, goals, family. But then I realized plans mean schedules and responsibility. Goals mean hard work and possible disappointment. And family? Ugh, children are exhausting.
So if we aren't in heaven or hell, where are we?
Well, the living call it the other side.
What do they call it here?
Home. We call the living side the other side. It's all a matter of perspective when you think about it.
I can see that.
But it doesn't matter what it's called because it's only temporary until you make the full transformation.
Transformation?
To your permanent status. I admit it involves a lot of paperwork, but I can help you with that. First things first, I'll give you a tour of the place. And if you're really good, I'll take you on a haunting. They're a real scream. Oh, you guys have no sense of humor.
Oh, I'm not sure I want to haunt anyone. It seems kind of mean.
Oh, it's not mean if you only haunt the right people.
And who are the right people?
The ones who deserve it. You know, like the girl who bullied you in high school. What was her name?
Wanda.
Yes, that was it. Wanda. Didn't she used to stuff you in your locker?
That was in middle school.
Oh, and then in high school, remember when she sabotaged your science project and stole your idea?
I should have won the science fair.
She humiliated you on a daily basis.
I remember Molly came home crying every day because of her.
Yeah, and we were the ones who were there for her, from middle school through high school.
She was a monster. Whatever happened to her?
She's probably torturing some other poor soul.
I can't believe I never stood up to her.
But now you can. Think about it. You can make her life just as miserable as she made yours for the rest of her life.
Wouldn't that be stooping to her level?
Or righting a wrong? Doling out justice? I mean, look at it this way. I doubt you were her only victim, so if she gets a little of her own back, maybe it will save another poor unfortunate soul from her cruelty.
I hadn't thought of it like that.
Come on, Molly. You can't tell me you never thought about what you'd do to her.
Maybe on occasion.
So, use your imagination. What would you do to her to get even?
I don't know. Embarrass her?
Yeah, but more. Be creative.
I guess I could drive her mad. She could tell people I'm haunting her, but no one would believe her.
Nice start, but dig deeper into your darkest thoughts.
I don't have dark thoughts.
Oh.
Yes, you do.
It comes out when you're angry. It's kind of scary.
I can't be scary. My parents are humanitarians.
Maybe it skips a generation.
Nobody's saying you've ever done anything bad. As long as I've known you, you've never hurt a fly. But still waters run deep with you. So, embrace your inner darkness. What would you do to her if you could?
Well, I guess I could get her to do something really horrible, and then they would lock her up in solitary confinement for the rest of her life, and I could continue to haunt her. No matter how much they medicated her, I would haunt her dreams.
That's better. Now, how would that feel? Be honest.
Good, I guess.
Good, you guess? Come on. You're here with your best friends. You can say anything. We won't judge, will we, Genevieve?
Say whatever you feel. You're safe with us.
That's the great thing about being on this side. You don't have to pretend to be a future humanitarian anymore. Your parents aren't watching. So tell us, how would it really make you feel to finally reap your revenge on the girl who made your life miserable on a daily basis?
Fantastic.
Revenge. The dish best served cold. Genevieve, your turn.
Oh, I really don't have anyone I want to haunt. I like everybody.
Oh, I know. But how would you like to meet all your favorite dead people.
Like Jane Austen?
Sure. You know you want to. Every time you finish a book, you make a big dramatic sigh, put the book down, and bemoan, if only I had have met them when they were alive.
I'm not that dramatic.
Yes, you are.
What? Well, what's wrong with being passionate about something?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
So I could really meet them all? The authors? The artists?
Imagine conversations with your heroes from the past. Dorothy Parker, Oscar Wilde, Mark Twain, Mary Shelley, anyone. As long as they're dead, of course.
They're all here?
Well, the interesting ones. In fact, I was just going to tell you, Mark Twain's got his own late-night show.
Oh, I've read everything he's written.
Oh, he's written a lot more since he's been here. Fewer distractions.
Brand new Mark Twain? That no one else has read?
Well, no one alive.
Brand new Mark Twain. All for me.
All for you.
Who else is here?
Well, I wanted to keep it a surprise, but David Bowie and Mozart are headlining tonight. Kind of a fusion thing they've been working on together.
Seriously?
You wouldn't want to miss that, would you?
Sign me up! When are we gonna be transformed?
I thought you'd never ask.
What's that?
A contract.
A contract?
Of course. All you have to do is sign right here at the bottom line.
I'll sign.
Wait a minute. Before you sign that, I need to read it.
Ah, don't bother. It's just boring contractual stuff.
Come on, Molly. I don't want to miss the show. Let's sign it.
Why do we need to sign a contract?
It's a pre-contract. You get a trial period of a week to see if you like it here.
And then what? I can cancel my subscription?
Oh, good. You're getting your sense of humor back.
I'm not laughing.
Don't worry. It's only for a week. See, right here. What does that say?
This is only for a week.
And if you don't like it, you can say no, and we'll never speak of it again.
Where have I heard that before?
I'm willing to try it for a week.
Amanda, mind if Genevieve and I have a moment to discuss this?
Take all the time you want. I'll be over here patiently waiting.
Let's just try it. It sounds really fun. I can hang out with some cool dead people. You can reap your revenge. Who gets opportunities like this? And you don't have to do anything really horrible to Wanda. You could just do something small. Trip her a couple times. Make her spill her food at an embarrassing time. That's enough. A week of that will give you the closure you've been needing all these years.
Oh, come on, don't try to convince me this is all about my needs.
I'm not, but think about it. David Bowie and Mozart together in a concert. It's worth it just to see that.
I don't have a good feeling about this.
What could happen in a week?
That always seems to be what people say before something really bad happens.
And look at her. Amanda really missed us. She looks so happy to have us back.
She does look pretty happy.
I think we owe her a week.
Oh, all right. 1 week, and then we can exercise our other options. Whatever they are. I don't think Amanda ever said what they were.
Yeah! Amanda, we'll do it!
Great. You'll love it here.
And we can get out of the deal if we don't like it, right?
It's a 1-week contract. The real contract comes at the end of the week. But trust me, after 1 week here, you'll be begging me to sign. So, here are your contracts. One for each of you. And here are your pens.
Wow, you just pulled those out of thin air.
Just another one of the fun things about being on this side. So go ahead, sign.
Here's mine, all signed.
Thank you. Now, Molly.
Go on, Molly. Sign it.
Oh well, it's only a week. Here's mine.
Thank you.
What? Where did the contracts go?
They've been filed. Don't worry about it. All right, ladies, are you ready? Your week of fun begins right now.
Wow. It's so beautiful and comforting at the same time.
You know, this looks a lot like...
Well, who do you think designed it?
He's here?
Sure. He does high tea with Edgar Allan.
Poe?
They both like tea.
I wouldn't have expected that.
There's a lot of things you wouldn't expect here. Turns out artists are artists wherever or whenever you go. Follow me. Now, Genevieve, you're gonna like this. Behold.
19th century land?
Yup. We have all the centuries divided up into towns. 19th century is your favorite, am I correct? Okay, look. Is that Jane Austen?
Jane Austen? Oh my gosh, I have so many questions. I hope I can ask them all in 1 week.
Pace yourself. I'd suggest you stop by the hospitality house for a guide to the centuries.
Where is it?
Oh, just straight down the road.
Okay, you guys don't mind if I
Just go.
She'll be busy for a while.
Now, how about getting started on your revenge?
Oh, that. You know, honestly, I'm starting to feel guilty. Talking about reaping revenge is one thing, but actually doing it?
That's your first mistake. You're using living being morality.
Living being morality?
The rules are different over here. There's no reason to feel guilty. You can do whatever you want to them. After all, they're just the living.
But we used to be the living.
Operative words. Used to be. Your allegiance is to the people on this side now. If you're feeling uncomfortable with it, you're not obliged to do anything. All I ask is that you try one haunting. If you don't like it, then you can spend the rest of the week in one of the centuries.
But I don't even know how to do a haunting.
Say no more. Follow me. You say you don't know how to do a haunting. Well, that's why we have this. Ta-da!
The Haunting Academy?
Well, think of it like Harry Potter, but for ghosts.
Will I be able to cast spells?
That's witches. You're a ghost. Let me take you in and you can meet the Grand Hauntress. She runs the place.
Wow. This place is beautiful. It's...
very Victorian. We're particularly fond of Victorian architecture on this side. Oh, here she is. The Grand Hauntress herself.
Oh, hello, Molly. So good to finally meet you. We've been waiting so long.
Amanda, why does she act like she already knows me?
Oh, she does that with everybody. She's very welcoming.
Are you ready for some haunting, my dear?
Well...
Of course you are. Let's get started. I haven't got all day. Come along. Follow me. I don't understand. Why isn't she following?
She's having second thoughts about haunting. She's feeling...
No, don't say it. Not the G word.
Guilty?
Shh. The G word upsets her.
Sorry. I'm feeling the G word.
Oh, for haunting's sake. Did you explain to her the difference between living morality and ours?
Yes.
And did you tell her how fun haunting can be?
Yes.
Did you show her?
No. I thought you'd be best at that.
You're right. I'd do a much better job. So come along, Molly.
Where are we going?
We're taking you to your first haunting. After all, practical experience is the best decision maker. Shall we?
Whoa! How did you do that?
Magic, my dear. All part of the package.
Why are we in a restaurant? Are we getting breakfast? I'm starved.
We're not here for breakfast.
Look over there, at that table, sitting all alone. Recognize her?
Oh my god. It's her. It's Wanda.
Yes, it's Wanda, your personal bully.
Ugh, why would I want to see her?
Revenge? The dish best served cold. Get it? We're at a restaurant and you're going to serve her revenge? Jeez. Did you ever have a sense of humor?
I still don't know if I can reap any revenge. I mean, what if she's changed and she's nice now?
Let's find out. We'll get closer.
Won't she see us?
No. We're ghosts, remember? We can see her, but she can't see us.
Oh, right.
Let's listen in. And you can decide if you think she's changed for the better.
Waiter, this food is all wrong. I can't possibly eat this.
But you've eaten half of it already.
Don't argue with me. Get me another.
Yes, ma'am. I'll take this plate back immediately and get you a new meal.
No, leave it here, you idiot. I didn't ask you to take this plate away. I told you to get me another meal. Oh, how stupid could anyone be?
Wow. She's still a bully. And look at her. She's eating the food she said she couldn't eat.
Being mean to waitstaff, that's about as low as it goes.
Okay. I waited tables in high school. She made fun of me for that.
Then you ought to enjoy this. Watch. She's about to take a sip of her coffee. I'll just whip up a little breeze and...
Ah! Where did that wind come from? It made me spill my coffee. There shouldn't be wind in here. My new suit, it's ruined. I want to speak to the manager.
I know I shouldn't laugh at that, but...
You're happy to see her get a little bit of her own medicine? Pretty impressive, wasn't it?
Well, it was okay, but...
You think you could have done better?
Possibly.
Go ahead.
You can say a few Hail Marys afterwards if you still feel guilty.
Show us what you got, kid.
You can do it. Think of the science project.
Okay, I have an idea. So first of all, I'll get the tablecloth caught in her belt, like this, but she won't even notice.
I think I know where you're going with this.
And then I'll get up really close to her face and...
Help! I've fallen! I can't get up. Someone help me!
Here, take my hand. I'll help you up.
Get off me, you clod! Just shut up and get me my check. No, wait. Come back. I want to give you my credit card. I want to get out of this poor excuse for a restaurant as soon as possible. Where's my wallet? I know it was in here. I must have left it at home. I'll call my parents. They'll bring me money. Wait, where's my phone? Why isn't it in here? I swear I have the money, just not here.
I'm going to have to call the manager.
Our work is done here. Time to go back to the academy. Home again.
Oh no, you brought us back too quick. I wanted to see her have to wash the dishes. Or even better, they call the police and...
What happened to all that G word you were talking about?
I guess I got caught up in the moment.
I'll say. So what did you do with the phone and wallet?
Oh, they may have fallen in the sewer outside. At any rate, she'll never find them again.
See, I told you she had it in her.
I never doubted it. She always had potential.
What do you mean by that?
Your dark side, Molly. Admit it, you were cruel.
Yeah, I guess I was.
And how did it feel?
Be honest. How did it feel?
Great!
And
I want to do it again.
that's all I needed to hear. Rest up tonight. Classes begin tomorrow morning, bright and early. See you tomorrow.
She's gone.
She'll be back tomorrow. You're a lucky woman, Molly. Not everyone gets private lessons from the Grand Hauntress.
All right, Molly, it's your first day. Ready to learn some haunting? We'll start with a quiz. What's the first principle of haunting?
No guilt?
No guilt and no hesitation. Now show me what you've got. Pretend I'm a human and go. Be scary.
Boo.
No, that's not scary. Give it your all. Use your chains. Rattle them. Well, it's a first try. We've got some work to do. Spend the rest of the day studying your haunting manual and we'll resume again. Okay, it's a new day. Have you been practicing your spooky sounds?
Yes.
And working with your props?
I did my homework and practiced all night.
Good. Let's see what you've got. Be scary. Nice. You're a quick learner. And the wind howl? Nice touch. Good job going that extra mile.
Thank you.
All right, Molly, what shall you haunt today?
Don't you mean whom shall we haunt today?
No, the haunted are never referred to as whoms. They are whats. They are but the prey to taunt. So what shall you haunt today?
Wanda.
There's your prey. Go!
It's Wanda. Is this her home? It's surprisingly nice. And she's reading. I don't see her as the reading type.
Focus. What do you do?
Oh, I know. I'll yell, "Get out!"
Do you want her to get out?
No.
What do you want her to do?
Die of fear?
No, no, no. If she dies of fear, your fun is over and she ends up on the other side with you. Do you want that to happen?
No.
Good. But it could be better. So practice, practice, practice. All right, Molly, you've worked hard all week, and it's time for your final exam. Have you been studying your haunted house manual?
Yes, I have, and I'm ready.
The haunted house is the most complicated of scenarios. You must maintain your composure. Never crack. Never feel empathy.
No G word.
Excellent. Here is your scenario. The Johnsons have just moved in. They are a lovely family with 2 cherub children. What do you do?
I start out subtle. I only haunt select members of the family to increase the tension. Then I haunt the others just enough so that they think it's all in their mind and easily explainable. This will pit one family member against another, causing a general breakdown of family dynamics. And just when they are at each other's throats, I swoop in with howls and chains and...
Don't be impulsive. Think it through.
Make the walls bleed.
Yes, haunting technique number 304. Some say it's a little over the top, but I say always go with the classics.
So next, I plant the idea that they should get a ghost eliminator.
Those monsters!
I'll possess the body of one of those ghost eliminators and convince the family I'm their only hope. And just as the Johnsons are about to leave the house, confident that the horror is over, the doors lock. The body of the ghost eliminator explodes, splattering blood everywhere, and they are forever trapped in the house to relive the entire experience over and over until they finally die of old age.
Very creative. I am always impressed by your specificity.
So, do I pass my final?
With flying colors. I foresee you being quite an asset to the haunting world.
Yeah! I mean, ooh. So now what?
Your week's up?
Are you serious? It went by so fast.
It always does.
What's that?
Your haunting diploma, of course.
Wow. It's beautiful. I can't wait to show it to Amanda and Genevieve. Oh, speaking of them, what time is it?
10 a.m. 1 week later?
Oh no, I'm late. I was supposed to meet them at the cafe. Gotta go.
Here she is.
It's about time.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late.
What's that behind your back?
Oh, just my haunting diploma.
Wow, so pretty.
Very nice. So it looks like you've had a fruitful week. Genevieve's been telling me about her week of fun.
Oh, how was it?
Wonderful beyond anything I've ever imagined. I spent a week having tea parties during the day and cocktail parties at night, engaging in intellectual conversations with Dorothy Parker, Andy Warhol, and Jane Austen. She was so nice. And that David Bowie Mark Twain fusion concert was out of this world. I never want to leave this place. I'm ready to sign the contract.
And Molly, what's your verdict?
I have to admit, this has been the best week of my life. Who knew haunting the living would be so fun and easy?
Well, it's easy because you're a natural.
I've never seen you this happy before.
Well, the luckiest people are the ones who can do what they love.
You're right. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad, but I've finally found my own path, and I'm good at it.
So say it, Molly. Say it proud. What do you want to do?
I want to haunt the living.
Yeah!
Good for you, Molly. You're officially your own woman.
I am woman. Hear me roar. Now where is that contract?
Here I am with the contracts, ready for you to sign.
Yeah, where do I sign?
Right on the dotted line. And Molly, here is your contract.
Amanda, you never mentioned what it is you do down here.
Just sign the contract and I'll tell you all about it over a celebratory drink at the Cerebus Cafe.
Come on, Molly, you said you loved it.
Well, okay.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
I love when things disappear in thin air. Can you teach me how to do that?
What's happening?
It's an earthquake.
The ground just opened up and swallowed everything.
Oh no! 19th century land! It's gone.
Everything's destroyed.
It's all become a dark abyss.
Amanda? What's going on?
You asked what my passion was? Well, this is it.
A dark abyss is your passion?
No, it's getting out of here.
What? I thought we couldn't do that.
I can, but you can't.
What does that mean?
It means your friend sold you out. Now you're mine.
Yours? Why would you want us?
Actually, I really never wanted you, my dear. I only wanted Molly. But thanks to Amanda not following instructions, you came along for the ride.
Are you saying my being here was a mistake?
Yes, it was Amanda's job to get Molly here, not you.
If you wanted me here, why couldn't you do it yourself? Why use Amanda?
Because I can't kill the living. It's against the rules.
Rules? I thought there weren't any rules on this side.
Oh, we have a few, and that's just one of them. You see, we can't kill the living, but we can get them to kill themselves. But Amanda made a mistake. In her haste, she killed you, and that broke the rules.
Does that mean if she broke the rules, we can go back? 'Cause it shouldn't count, right?
Technically, you could have gone back as soon as she brought you here. Except you signed the contract, and now you're here for good.
Are you telling us we could have gone back if Amanda hadn't made us sign the contract?
That's exactly what I'm telling you.
Amanda, we could have gone back.
Yes, but why would you want to? You admitted yourself you're having a great time. I've never seen either of you so happy before. Not on the other side. Genevieve's living her dream, and you're following your passion.
That's not your place to make that decision for us. Why would you do that?
Go ahead. Tell them.
I may have made a deal with the Grand Hauntress that...
Oh, for haunting's sake. She made a deal with me to get you to stay here for good.
Amanda, why would you do that?
Because she promised that if I did, I would be able to go back to the living side.
But I thought you brought us over because you missed us.
I did miss you. A lot. I meant it when I said I was lonely. But this is just business. So, Grand Hauntress, when do I go back?
I'm afraid that's not going to happen.
But I've given you what you wanted.
It's out of my hands. You died naturally. People who die naturally can never go back.
But you told me there was a loophole.
I lied.
Ha! How's it feel to be betrayed?
Ow! You hit me! You actually hit me!
Genevieve, stop! This isn't like you.
You may have promise after all, Miss Genevieve. But for now, it's off with you and Amanda. Down to the abyss.
No, wait. You can't do this.
I can and I am.
I don't understand. Why can't they stay?
Because I only need you.
You keep saying that. What do you need me for?
My replacement. You're going to be the new Grand Hauntress.
What?
I've been in the haunting business a long time. And in order to retire, I need a replacement. Can't have a lapse in hauntings. Who knows what the living would do without their ghosts?
But why me?
Because you're so good at haunting. This week was amazing. You surpassed all my expectations.
Really? You think I'm good?
Good doesn't even begin to describe your talent. But then again, I'm not too surprised. You've always had potential.
What? How could you know that?
Because I've been watching you.
Ew. What? How?
From this.
A big screen TV? You've been watching me from a big screen TV?
Of course. It's a big screen TV to your life. We often watch the living. It's our entertainment. You know how they say fact is stranger than fiction? Well, it actually is. And you, my dear Molly, have had a dark side for a long time. You just hid it well.
Why do people keep telling me that? I'm the one who gets pushed around.
Well, let me show you. Observe, if you will, a little girl playing with her dolls.
Look, Molly, it's you when you were a kid. And there are your parents. They were so nice.
Molly, back on the other side, you were burdened by your living being morality and those revoltingly goody two-shoes parents of yours. But there was always a darkness in you, deep inside. Watch what you do when your parents leave the room.
Ew, she's chopping the heads off her dolls.
With a little child-sized saw. Where do you even get a child-sized saw?
That was just youthful playfulness.
Was it really? Ask your friends.
Do you guys really think I have a dark side?
I remember you would get this crazed look whenever you talked about anyone who made you angry. It was scary.
It even scared me.
But it was always just talk. I didn't do anything.
I didn't know about the dolls. Did you know about the dolls, Genevieve?
No, that's really creepy. She's lifting us up!
Oh, Molly, put us down. You're hurting us.
Oh no! What am I doing? These are my friends. I have to stop. Return to the ground, both of you.
Oh, ow! That really hurt.
How could you do that to us?
I guess you're right. I do have a bit of a temper.
And all those years you had to keep it bottled up. That's not healthy. At that rate, you would have died from stress by 40 anyway. But now you can embrace your true destiny as the new Grand Hauntress.
She's right. You've found your calling.
I agree. You're very good at being scary.
You see, your friends agree with me. You should be the new Grand Hauntress, and that means you can't be burdened by these two.
Burdened?
Yes, you are burdens and serve no function. So off you two go, off to the abyss.
The abyss?
No!
Wait! You can't send them to the abyss. What's going to happen to them in there?
Don't concern yourself with that.
But they're my friends.
You'll make new friends.
No, I can't leave them. Look at them. They look so sad.
You have a new career. You're moving up. Don't let them hold you back.
Molly, please help us. We're your best friends.
Ugh, don't listen to her. She betrayed you. You don't owe her anything.
But Genevieve didn't do anything.
She convinced you to play the Ouija and sign the contract, didn't she? You're here because of both of them.
You're right. This is all their fault.
Finally, you're making sense.
Wait! Molly! You can't blame me without taking any responsibility. This is your fault, too.
Amanda!
She's sending us to the abyss. It's not like it makes any difference what I say.
What do you mean this is my fault? You're the one who lied to get us here, saying you missed us.
I did miss you. And besides, you're the ones who blew me off in the first place.
What?
You guys were sitting in the library getting my calls and texts, looking at them, not answering them as I was pathetically pouring out my heart. About as desperate as a person could be. And all I wanted was to spend some time with my best friends.
How do you know what we did?
I heard you talking when you were doing the Ouija.
Molly, isn't that what I told you? She could hear us from her side. Didn't I tell you so?
You said some pretty mean things about me. high maintenance, self-indulgent crises that ultimately turn out to be something trivial. That hurt, especially coming from my best friends.
I didn't really mean it.
But the worst thing was that you didn't even have the guts to at least text back and say you didn't want to go with me to the party. That's just common decency.
I told her we shouldn't ignore you. I told her that was no way to treat a friend. I wanted to text you back.
But you didn't, did you? You can't blame Molly for that. She just gave you permission to do what you wanted to do anyway.
Didn't I tell you she'd never forgive us?
All right, enough true confessions. You got that off your chests, and the air is cleared. Now, be nice, girls, and go to the dark abyss.
No!
No, you are not going to ruin my retirement.
I can't send them to the abyss while I'm here having fun haunting people. We're gonna have to renegotiate.
Why would you even want to after what they did?
Because Amanda's right. I'm just as bad as she was. I treated her horribly before she died. And I felt justified because of my career. Well, I'm not gonna do it again. I'm not gonna put anything ahead of my friends.
No, you can't do this.
Yes, I can. I may not be able to go back to the other side, but I don't have to take over your job.
You want to give up all this? Your calling, your passion, just to wallow in the wastelands with them?
I don't want to, but I will.
No, Molly. Don't give up everything for us. Forget about us. Stay and be the Grand Hauntress.
What are you doing?
We can't let her sacrifice her true calling. This is her big chance.
She's right, Molly. You should stay. You have the chance of a lifetime and you shouldn't let us drag you down. Go ahead, Grand Hauntress. Take us to the abyss. We're ready.
No. Don't go. Why are you doing this?
Because we love you.
I know it's hard to believe given the recent circumstances, but we do. So go. Be the best Grand Hauntress we know you can be. Don't worry about us. We'll be okay.
Listen to your loser friends.
They're not losers. They're my best friends. Genevieve, Amanda, wait for me! I'm coming with you!
Molly, don't!
Have you lost your mind?
No, I've made up my mind. Either they stay with me or I go with them. But you're not breaking us up.
This is absurd. They can't stay.
I don't understand. Why not?
Because there can't be 3 Grand Hauntresses.
Oh, I never meant for them to be Grand Hauntresses.
Oh.
No, that would be ridiculous. I'm the one who's good at it.
Oh. Well, then I guess we're on the same page.
I was thinking they could be my assistants.
Assistants? What a great idea.
Assistant? I'd be your assistant?
I think Molly would make a great leader, and I think we should follow her.
Thank you, Genevieve. I have at least one advocate.
Oh, look. Amanda looks so miserable at the thought of being your assistant.
I'm not trying to make her miserable.
I know. You're a natural. It'd be a shame to lose you.
You don't have to lose me.
So, you're not budging on this?
Nope. I'll only stay if they can stay as my assistants.
All right, you win. They can be your assistants.
Yeah!
Okay, so it's official. You are the new Grand Hauntress, and I am officially retired. Have fun scaring the planet.
Wait! What about the Dark Abyss?
Oh, oops, I almost forgot. Okay, everything's back to normal. Now, I really must be off. Retirement awaits.
Oh, look! 19th century land is back! Yeah!
Enjoy your retirement! You can count on me!
Happy retirement!
Thank you, ladies. Oh, Amanda, enjoy being Molly's assistant.
Ugh, assistant.
Oh, I can see this is going to be very entertaining.
She's gone. So what do we do first, Grand Hauntress?
Well, I was thinking we'd...
Oh, come on. The old windbag is gone. We don't have to do what she says anymore. We had a well-oiled machine before. Let's just go back to the way it was when I was in charge.
But Molly is the Grand Hauntress.
Of course. I'm not saying she won't be a good hauntress, but I'm just offering my help. I'm sure Molly wants to focus on the whole science of haunting, you know, coming up with new and improved methods of terror. But she'll need a manager, someone to point her in the right direction, and... Oh no, not again. Molly, put me down.
You're hurting her.
Ugh.
Amanda, are you okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe we all need a group hug.
Whoops, sorry about that. That temper of mine. I just don't know how to control it.
It's my fault. I pushed you. You're the Grand Hauntress, and rightfully so. And I was trying to take over again. Old habits are hard to break. But, I'm gonna work on it.
I think we all have room for improvement in the friendship area. But I think we've learned from our past mistakes, and we can move forward.
Remember when we were kids and said we'd be best friends forever and all live in homes next to each other?
We can still do that. I found some really beautiful Victorian homes.
Personally, I prefer mid-century homes. The cut is so clean and uncluttered.
Not me. I want a castle.
A castle? Don't you think that's a bit ostentatious?
That's the point. I want to be able to say I'm queen of my castle.
But I want a home that has a place for my collection of ceramic elephants. I've developed a taste for them since I've been here.
Ceramic elephants? That sounds so
You can
cheesy.
keep ceramic elephants in a castle. Look, it doesn't have to be
want things
Victorian.
simple.
Pina colada and nothing to do but watch the waves.
Girl, drink drunk and no hangovers. This is the life.
Here is your heartly news, madam.
Thank you, Hansel.
You know, Hansel, I have a niece about your age.
Rose, listen to this. College student dragged out of dorm room screaming that she's being terrorized by her dead high school classmate.
That's my Molly. Didn't I tell you she'd be good?
Yes, you did, and thank you.
Hansel, that's my niece. She's the new Grand Hauntress, and she's single.
Now, Rose, don't embarrass him. He's not here for matchmaking.
Then what is he here for?
I don't know, Hansel. What are you here for?
I was sent here to remind you about your 10 o'clock order massage.
Oh my goodness, we completely forgot. Thank you.
Ooh, we did when it was fat.
Here, Hansel, take my drink and enjoy. No sense letting a good pina colada go to waste.
And when we get back, I'll introduce you to my niece.
Oh, Rose, leave the man alone.
Pina colada. Why not?
You've been listening to Best Friends Forever, written and directed by Diana Lee Woody. Performed by Gareth Tidball as Molly, Laurel Vale as Amanda, Rakefet Abergel as Genevieve, Wendy Keeling as the Grand Hauntress, Stella Vellante as Wanda, Trey Nichols as the waiter, Nathan Ludwig as the father and Hansel, Diana Lee Woody as Aunt Rose, Ryan LaPlante as the narrator, Chris Lynch as the funeral director, Ian Pabito as Guy, and Kevin Paul Shaw Broden, Ian Pepito, Trey Nichols, and Nathan Ludwig as the frat boys. Music by Marco Rossetti. Recorded at Shane Salk Production Studios. This has been an Atomic Cat production.